So Good Friday is a pretty bleak day where humanity kill God.
Right.
Not really an obvious subject for comedy.
Yes.
And yet it is kind of comic.
Yes.
How is that?
Maybe it's too soon for
Too
the comedy?
soon? Well, it's 2,000 years.
It's 2,000 years. So, I mean, there's something very subversive about the fact that God shows up on planet Earth and he says, I am God. And people keep saying, well, prove it. And he says, watch me die. And then you'll know that I'm God. You know, he says all throughout John's gospel, you know, I am the bread of life. Tear me apart, you'll see. Right? You know,
yeah.
He says, you know, in John chapter 8, he says, when I'm lifted up, then you will know that I am who I am, which is God's great name from Exodus chapter 3. You know, you will know that I am God when you've strung me up on a cross and executed me in full view of the world. So there's something very subversive, ridiculous about God proves himself to be God by dying. And then there's the flip side of that is there's something really wrong and ridiculous about humanity saying, look, there's God, kill him, right? There is the source of life. Let's try to kill the source of life. Let's try to extinguish the light of the world. Let's try to silence the word of God. You know, something incredibly ridiculous about that. And then you think about the way that he was mocked, you know, on the way to the crucifixion. The soldiers are just kind of bashing him and saying, prophesy, who hit you? And as they are doing so, all these ancient prophecies from all over the scriptures are just being fulfilled in that moment. You know, there's not anything laugh out loud funny about the cross, but there is something ridiculous about a humanity that kills its maker. And there's something really subversive about the God who wants to enter into our death and reveal himself to us by dying.